One of the 7 natural wonders of the world and the largest living organism on Earth visible from space is located just off the coast of Australia. If you hadn't already guessed it, it's the Great Barrier Reef. This 1,429-mile-long reef, equivalent to the length of 70 million football fields, has experienced climate change like no other. And this is causing severe coral bleaching, which is so important to understand in order to preserve its natural and beautiful ecosystem. Today we'll be going on a journey of what the Great Barrier Reef is, how the reef provides an ecosystem, and how we can help reverse the damage that's already been done. So, with over 3,000 coral reefs and 600 continental islands, the Great Barrier Reef has a world of information to explore. According to the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority, today the reef is a marine park and World Heritage Area, supporting a range of commercial activities and attracting millions of visitors each year who come to enjoy its beauty above and below water. The first activity that you can endure on is a cruise to 3 different reef locations with a guided snorkeling tour. On this tour, you may see a wide variety of over 1,625 types of fish, 133 varieties of sharks and rays, and 600 types of soft and hard coral. Another popular activity that tourists attend on are helicopter rides over the reef. UNESCO states that from the air, the vast mosaic patterns of reefs, islands, and coral caves produce an unparalleled aerial panorama of the seascapes, comprising of diverse shapes and sizes, making the Great Barrier Reef one of the most amazing aerial spectacles in the world. Lastly, tourists can enjoy a number of twilight race series, which require no previous boating experience if you don't have any. So on these late afternoon sails, you can drink and enjoy the reef while relaxing. According to thegreatbarrierreef.org, the marine tourism industry is also a major contributor to the local and Australian economy, generating over $4.228 billion per annum in 2003. The Great Barrier Reef not only benefits the Australian economy, but also provides marine life with an outstanding ecosystem, as well as thousands of jobs for civilians. According to the International Year of the Reef, reefs provide spawning, nursery, refuge, and feeding areas for a large variety of organisms, including sponges, cnidarians, worms, crustaceans, mollusks, and many more. Because the Great Barrier Reef is a home for all of these animals and provides such a large habitat for them to grow, most habitats or species groups have the capacity to recover. They also can withstand ongoing pressure according to UNESCO. However, maintaining a healthy and diverse Great Barrier Reef ecosystem is so important, so it's better able to withstand, recover, and adapt to its impacts and stress. A productive and healthy reef environment provides essential resources such as fish and prawns and supports many industries as well. According to the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority, the Great Barrier Reef is an economic powerhouse, contributing more than $5.6 billion each year to the Australian economy and around 70,000 jobs. These jobs include conservation acts, and a range of management tools are used, including zoning plans, management plans, site plans, environmental impact assessments, permits, and programs providing information and education compliance as stated by Johnson PE and Marshall PA. With these conservation acts and research being put into place, we must now understand why they are occurring in the first place and what's being done to help it. So what exactly is the Great Barrier Reef experiencing, you may wonder? As I mentioned before, the Great Barrier Reef has endured extreme amounts of coral bleaching due to climate change. Johnson PE and Marshall PA state that the projected increases in sea temperature, ocean acidification, and terrestrial input are likely to be the primary climate change factor that will significantly impact marine microbial assemblages. Human activities have also increased the atmospheric concentration of greenhouse gases and traps more heat in the global climate system, which causes global warming. Ways that humans are giving back to the reef include restoring the world's largest green turtle hatchery and providing critical alternative habitats for sea turtles, birds, and corals, along with other terrestrial and marine species. According to thebarrierreef.org, researchers have also accelerated the formation of new coral colonies. On small areas in the Great Barrier Reef, using baby corals conceived and successfully settled directly on the reef through a pioneering pilot project funded by the Great Barrier Reef Foundation. 8 months later, they returned to the site and discovered that there were over 1,000 surviving corals out on the reef. So thanks to these conservation acts and restoration, we can only hope now that the Great Barrier Reef will continue to grow and expand its ecosystem for many years to come. So just remember, the next time that you think about planning a vacation, remember the Great Barrier Reef's tourist attractions, the amazing benefits it brings to Australia, and the conserved sea life below. Does anybody have any questions?
Yes. I was wondering, can I bring coral home, like, as a souvenir if you ever visit the reef?
So she wants to know, can she bring coral home as a souvenir from the reef? And the answer is no, you cannot. So because this is a marine life and world park area, the coral is actually, they take very well care of it. And when you rip coral up, it doesn't grow back as fast. So you're potentially hurting the animals below that need it.
Oh, okay.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
How much time should I spend at the Great Barrier Reef?
So how much time you should spend at the Great Barrier Reef? They recommend going out on sea for at least 1 to 2 days just to experience it. And then if you do get the chance to take a helicopter ride, I would at least do that 1 day while you're there.
I have heard that there are jellyfish in the Great Barrier Reef. When is it safe to swim?
So the jellyfish in the Great Barrier Reef, when is it safe to swim? It's always safe to swim. They actually have come up with suits now that when you go swimming, the jellyfish, even if they sting you, it won't hurt your skin, won't hurt your body or anything because the suit is protecting you. Thank you very much.